Good afternoon. Welcome. My name is Christopher Baker, and welcome to my presentation. The definition of communicate is to share or exchange information. To illustrate is to communicate using pictures. And lastly, to advocate is to publicly support a cause. Each of these pieces are going to be the key in Lockheed Martin going forward for social media posts. To introduce myself again, my name is Christopher Baker, and I'm the Director of Social Media Marketing here at Lockheed Martin. I've been with this company for 5 years with a total of industry experience of 10 years. I'm also a nationally certified lean process consultant, specializing not only in interdepartmental process formulation, but also with manufacturer consumer related processes as well. And like most people, I'm an avid user of technology and social media. Before we begin on how Lockheed Martin is to improve social media posts for the future, I would like to call your attention to this graph. Despite the comical title of Annoying Actions Brands Take on Social Media, Sprout Social has done an excellent research for what kinds of communications frustrate the average consumer. To break down this graph, the green right here, the 57.5%, says that consumers are annoyed by brands posting too many promotions. They feel like their inboxes get flooded with that a lot. 38.4% says using slang and jargon annoys them. So this means, of course, anyone who uses slang or jargon, sometimes there's a communication barrier. The third is 34.7%, which is not having any personalities on their accounts. So something that seems very bot-like, as we call it. 32.3% trying to be funny when they're not, as social media humor varies. And then lastly, the 24.7% not replying to the message, the company not reaching out to the customer directly, which can be a challenge for bigger brands, including Lockheed Martin. So Sprout Social really gave us a good idea as to what the mind of the consumer looks like in regards to what is not a preferred social media post. So I kind of wanted to lead with that today. So our social media goals going forward, and in order to avoid insensitive or ill-delivered posts in the future, Lockheed Martin wants to focus on the following: engaging with customers or potential customers, promoting our products accurately, and being politically correct. We will engage with current customers with a mindset to keep those customers loyal to our brand, but also the mindset to instill new brand loyalty with new customers. We will also make sure to promote our products accurately and efficiently. Lastly, in the ever-changing social landscape, we want to make sure that Lockheed Martin will be forward-thinking in political correctness of our posts. So to the first point, engaging, the first strategy is going to be to engage. So we obviously want to post something factual. Lockheed Martin does not sell weapons. We sell defense technology. Displaying different types of products such as radar and information technology will help engage a larger audience when we post to the tune of defense. Posting empathetic and relatable posts are going to be also key, that we want to make sure that they know that Lockheed Martin has a hand in protecting the citizens of the United States and promoting world peace and order. We will need to market our products with the same heart we put into producing them. Okay, so as stated on our prior slide, a reminder, we do not sell weapons, we sell defense. And as Lockheed Martin continues to pave the way for defense technology, we also need to have our ear to the ground on the ever-changing political climate to show our consumers that we are ahead of the curve. We are a company for today, we are also a company for the future. So how to be PC? We've talked about politically correctness. On the note of being politically correct or PC, we have outlined the following strategic actions we will go forward emphasizing. Posts not only appealing to defense as a sense of security, but also being mindful of the types of posts we create and when we share them. An excellent example of this would be not promoting particular weapons during 9/11, for example, when the company is grieving over a great loss that happened in the early 2000s in 2001. More visual posts will be posted on Instagram. Posts requiring brevity will be posted on Twitter, and posts requiring maximum exposure will be posted on Facebook. This is really to speak to not only the political correct environment, but also to make sure that we choose the right platform for the type of message we're trying to send to our consumers. So, organizational involvement is crucial in this effort, and I will be working in tandem with HR in reviewing current processes on the social media policies. This will help assess if we are current in the age of social media on how we regulate our information. We will also be involved in different departments and also having different departments being involved in this movement. So we will have a better idea of how our consumers think and how the employees of Lockheed Martin would like to display their products that they are so proud of. Your managers will actually have departmental meetings with you to kind of get in a feel for how everyone feels, and we're going to have kind of a pulse survey sent out. This will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. We will then collect the data we have gathered and revise our policies accordingly. We hope to execute these policies by Q3. Before we dismiss, I would like to show you one graph outlining the profits that social media has on sales. This is very important. We want to make sure that we are a profitable business. So, as you can tell, less than 6 months, all the way up to more than 3 years. In the orange, there is a very exponential growth that many marketing analysts have said that they agree that social media is the marketing way of the future, and we want to make sure that we are appropriating, we are posting appropriate posts and posts that are not insensitive to our consumers. All right, and yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for attending my presentation. I would now like to open the floor to questions.